Will Philip Clement be feeling the brunt of an Aberdeen title charge? Welcome back to Fog Football. It's the SPFL preview show. There's no League 2, there's no League 1, so you can stay tuned for second one to second the end, brother. Because we're here to talk about it. You looking forward for it, man?
Oh, I am looking forward to this. We've seen the Old Firm Derby. We've seen the Edinburgh Derby. We've seen the Dundee Derby. We've seen the New Firm Derby. We've seen first versus second. We've seen 11th versus 12th. And this midweek, we'll see second versus third as Rangers look to claim back what has rightfully been theirs for the longest time. And that is the
second spot, mate, on the league table. Is that what you were going for? That's what he was going for, but his big master plan fell through like big Stephen A. Smith earlier this season. Anyway, I want to dissociate myself with second place because I want first spot. But here, so in order to get first spot, you have to claw second back at the end of the day. And speaking of second, let's talk about the second tier, the Championship. Falkirk sit top for Livingston, Ayr sit third, Airdrie sit 10th, and after your fucking botch,
we had a bit of a malfunction there.
Are you willing to tag back in?
I was tag back in. Second spot.
That's where you belong, mate. Second spot here on Fog. I fucking saved it. I don't know what you were doing. Arse folded, man. Fucking just awkward silence for 3 seconds. Like fucking Clement and his pressers. Anyway, forget about the Championship table.
I don't think
waste the exercise.
I don't think Yuki even gets enough credit for rambling all the shite that he does, at the start of the show.
Aye. Not for the age he is.
Aye.
I know, because
I rambled on for about a minute then. I just
about a minute.
I got to the punchline. I just fucking didn't know what I was going to say.
You got uppercut.
Knock it blow.
What were you going for? Old Firm this, New Firm that.
I'm just going to make the point that Rangers are trying to get back what is rightfully theirs. The second best team in Scotland position, but didn't really come out,
It didn't come out.
They said that Stain would come out, Stain's still there. Stainless.
I got fucking City Hall.
I got second place.
I got the SFA.
If you haven't watched Dexter, then go watch it. But anyway, it's time to talk about the Championship, and it's time to look at the Championship League table. We have Falkirk leading the way, but they're getting chased all the way by Livy, and I don't know. I think Livy will be right on Falkirk's tail come the end of this midweek action.
Absolutely. I mean, I've kind of already talked about the league table, but you must have been glossed over that part. But anyway, Ayr sit third, Partick fourth, Queen's Park fifth, Hamilton sixth, Morton seventh, Rafe eighth, Dunfermline ninth, Airdrie 10th. I don't see too many drastic changes in this league table towards the end of the season, even though we're only like a third through. I think the bottom 3 will stay the same. I think the mid-pack will stay the same. And I think the top 3 will stay the same.
Yeah, I mean, we could be looking at a situation where we just see this league slowly split into different segments. You're like your top half, your middle half, and your bottom half.
Yes. No, absolutely. I think it's already went that way. But it depends. I mean, if Queen's Park win their game in hand, they'll be on 18, then do you consider them a part of the top 4? Who knows? But we have to wait on that, because I tell you what, the game's in hand. Well, they're right now, so let's see what they're going to do. Let's see what these teams are capable of. Dunfermline depress me. It's like they're a big club, decent fan base, but they get to the Championship, the promised land, the gateway, the gate.
And they've not got the keys to the kingdom.
No, they don't. They've got the back door key for the front door key, and it's not working.
That backdoor key takes you straight back down into League One.
It does, and I think Livy...
That's a door that nobody wants to go through.
That's plenty, and I think Livy are going to win. 20's plenty. I'm going 1-0.
I'm going to go 1-0 as well to Livy.
Wee boring game. Greenock Morton against Queen's Park, Cappy low Park. I think the score will be low. I'm going to go 1-0 Queen's Park.
I will go 1-1, and then we're talking about Starks Park, Rafe Rovers, Airdrie Onions. Airdrie win, I believe they would go above Rafe, or at least level on points. I think, yep. If Rafe win, then Airdrie really could find themselves cut adrift at the bottom.
Must not lose.
Well, it's the early days, like. I mean, it's not like if they lose, they're fucked. But if they lose, it could begin to get away for them.
Well, I'm going to go 1 each.
Unfortunately, I'm going 2-1 Rafe Rovers. I just think Airdrie's going down.
Fair enough. Premier League. All right. So,
And you know what? All that Reece McCabe hype, but he did for 2 seasons. He was great, but what's he doing this season?
well, that's it. Say he left in the summer, he'd be looked at as, oh, what a man.
So sometimes you need to leave when you should always leave when your market value is at its highest.
Yeah. Because realistically, things were going to become, stagnant, so to speak.
A bit like Derek McInnes could have maybe left Kilmarnock this season. Look at Steve Clarke, 2 great seasons at Kilmarnock, but let's say he didn't take that Scotland job. Who's to say his third season, his stock wouldn't have dropped?
Exactly.
Sometimes you got to move and you got to strike when the iron is
I wonder
hot.
what job's next for Steve Clarke when he hopefully gets sacked for Scotland.
Brewery,
whiskey distillery, whatever. Suits Steve Clarke. There is your league table. Hibs and Hearts, they'll need a brewery. Celtic and Aberdeen will need a shot. And Rangers
maybe
will
he
need
could be
bleach.
a bin man and he'll take all the trash with Scotland with him.
Hopefully that'd be good. Empty beer bottles.
Grant Hanley, just aye. Throw him in a black bin bag.
Wee black bin bag, right? I mean, as for this league table,
Hey, what were you saying? I was totally glossing over there. I was thinking about Steve Clarke.
I was pretty much just saying how the Edinburgh clubs are shite.
They're not great, are they? The wee Edinburgh clubs or the big Edinburgh clubs? Doesn't matter. We are big. Big teams don't belong down the bottom of the table, and that's where they both find themselves.
The bad guys, aren't they?
Oh, aye, the bad guys are Scottish football.
St Mirren 10th, Killie 9th, Dundee 8th, St Johnstone and Ross County getting nosebleeds being that high up. Just a really poor start to the season for most teams. Do you not agree?
It is, but you know what? See, in terms of clubs, do you not think this is the strongest the Premier League's been in a long time? In terms of like club size,
I agree, aye.
there's no Hamiltons, there's no Livingstons. You've obviously got Celtic and Rangers, right? Then you've got Aberdeen and the Edinburgh clubs. And then we're looking at, St Mirren's and Kilmarnocks who have been good over the past few seasons. You've got your Dundee United in there. You've got your Motherwell in there. I think if you look at we haven't got the 12 biggest clubs in Scotland, I don't think, in the league, but I think it's pretty close.
Yeah. No, I mean, when St Johnstone are the worst club here, in terms of stature for me. Ross County, probably. I mean, the two that should be battling relegation. If you swap those two with, like, Falkirk and Dunfermline,
Partick Thistle.
or like Rafe, then I think you're on for, like, a real good league at its peak, but end of the day, football's not like that. You have to earn your promotions, don't you? But let's talk about these games here, shall we? Tomorrow, well, not tomorrow. Actually, yeah, it will be tomorrow. Obviously, Aberdeen Rangers on Sky, but before we get to that game, Celtic are at home against Dundee. They know they're going to win, right? Celtic are going to win, and it's a win-win for them at Pittodrie, no matter what happens. I think they'll win 4-0.
Aye, Celtic. I mean, I can't. I just don't see Dundee doing anything. Even last season, they didn't have a good record against Celtic when they were good. So this season, with them not being so good, I just don't really see it. Luke McKerwin playing against his former club. I'd be surprised if Dundee offer Celtic it. I mean, I don't even see it being close. I could be wrong, but I think we'll see Celtic win this comfortably. I'm going to go Celtic 3, Dundee 0.
I've went 4-0 again. They don't concede goals in the league. I would be absolutely flabbergasted if Celtic didn't win this game. Moving on, Dundee United Motherwell. Battle of the teams with great starts. I'm going to go
1-1. I don't see much separating the teams. They played in the quarterfinals of the Scottish League Cup. That was a very close game. I believe that went to extra time as well.
Yep.
So I think we'll see another close game here. I'm going to go with a draw, 1-1, and that's it.
I'm going to go 2 each. Close fought game. Hearts against Killie. Your wee team. The Jambos.
Do you want to stop saying we?
Just your wee team, mate.
There's no need for we.
Tell you what, Neil Critchley, does he need to win?
I tell you, if he doesn't win, I feel like his start to the club is deflated. Now, look, it's not like if he doesn't win, people are going to be getting the pitchforks out. But if you follow up 2 good wins with a draw against a bottom of the table Hibs shite team, and then a dropping points against Kilmarnock, then it's not a great start.
I think Derek McKenzie needs to win. I think they take a draw, to be honest, but I mean...
What I think Derek McKenzie needs is for no Kilmarnock player to receive a red card, and he might have a chance.
Yeah, the discipline is just absolutely out the window, man. It's horrific. But I'm going to go for a 2-each draw. I think it'll be a high-scoring game, goals, drama, and probably a red for Kelly.
Well, if it's a red for Kelly, I'd like to think Hearts will overcome and get the win. I'm going to back my team. I'm going to go 2-1 Hearts. See if we can sneak the victory. Aye.
Fair enough. Right, Ross County against Hibs. This is a 6-pointer, man. I think this is who Hibs are battling against in relegation. And for that reason, I think they need to win. I think Hibs cannot afford to lose this.
Well, I think they will lose. I'm going to go 2-1 Ross County. Only 2 teams have won at Dingwall so far this season. Celtic and Aberdeen, the 2 best teams in the league. I'm not convinced Hibs win this game. I can see a draw, but I don't see Hibs winning. I think it'll be tough, and I think Ross County will marginally win it by 2-1. That's what I'm going for.
Does a defeat sack him? It puts him pretty much there.
I think the defeat against Hearts would have sacked him. I'm not sure a defeat against County sacks him.
Away from home at Ross County, your relegation friends? Oh, I don't know.
But it puts him 1 foot in the grave.
I'm going to go 2-0 Ross County. Hibs are shite. There's no 2 ways about it. Up next, we've got the battle.
I thought you said you seen Hibs winning.
No, I didn't say that. What are you on about?
I'm pretty sure before I went Ross County, you were leaning towards a Hibs win.
I did not say that.
You were pretty much insinuating that Hibs is a must win.
Yeah, I think Hibs need to win. I think that he needs to win. Davy Gray didn't say they're going to win.
All right.
Going 2-0 Ross County.
Right.
Big Ronan Hale.
Do what you want.
All those guys laying the smackdown. Up next, Battle of the Saints. Again, I think St Mirren need to win. I think they were unlucky against Rangers. A few decisions I think went against them. Shocker. Can't believe he's saying that. What's going on here? Do you see the high boot for asking?
No, I didn't see it.
I think it definitely could have been a...
Didn't see any of the games. I told you this.
Right, hold on. The games were on Saturday and Sunday. It's now Monday night. What's your excuse?
I've got things to be doing.
Like what? Enlighten me.
Things are...
Getting the pitchforks out for Neil Critchley.
Alright, that's it. Sharpening the pitchforks.
Sharpening the pitchforks. I'm going to go 0-0. It's just a boring game.
I'm going to go 1-0 St Mirren, give them the benefit of the doubt. Currently sitting in 8th. On 8 points, I think. Aye, in 10th. Really poor season for St Mirren. Started it pretty well with a 3-0 win over Hibs, but since then, it's not been great. And you just look at St Mirren and Kilmarnock, 2 teams that were good last year, 2 managers that were getting lots of praise. And this year, not quite. I'm not saying either man's in danger, but I think there'd be less people, calling to hire Stephen Robinson and Derek McInnes. But I guess that's normal, isn't it? When your stock's high, when you're doing well, when you're living in that moment, everybody wants you. But when you're going through a bad run of results, people begin to nah, I'm all right.
I'm seeing a very similar season to a couple of years ago where, from 4th down to 11th, there was 3 points separating them. I think the top 3 will obviously be distant. And I think for 4th down to 11th, which won't be Hibs, I think it's going to be very close all season. And I think it's going to continue here with a draw.
Hold on, is this a rib? See the amount of times you say, I think. That it must be, man. Somebody must be paying you by the fucking word or phrase or whatever.
Well, you know what, mate? See saying I think, it's better than fucking collapsing my arse in the intro. See if you said, I think Rangers are the second, I think Rangers are solidified in second place. People would have went, SOS 90 fucking redeemed himself here, but what happened, mate? Your cheeks parted and fucking shat yourself. So how about you fucking just settled in there?
You should have went to Specsavers too, Jim, because
Jeff, mate.
What? Jeff. Jim?
That was Jeff.
Who's Jim?
I don't know. Jim will fix it. Anyway, no cunt can fix Rangers. It's Aberdeen against Rangers on Sky. I think this is the biggest game of the season. Obviously, it was the Old Firm. Then it was Celtic against Aberdeen. I think this is the biggest game of the season.
Before we talk about what you think, has anybody tried the new strawberry cream flavour squashes, by the way? No, we're not getting paid to advertise these. There's no self-promotion in here or anything like that, but
I think they're nice.
I got to recommend them here. The strawberry and cream flavour, the squashes, drumstick edition. Yeah, definitely worth a wee purchase. Probably get them for approximately $1.25 at your nearest local supermarket chain or grocery provider. So,
Are you done boring us?
Aye.
Let's talk about the Aberdeen Rangers game, right? I think it's the biggest game of the season. I know it's the biggest game of the season. You think it's the biggest game of the season. Your club's a wee club. It is. For me, it is, because I think Clement's away if he loses. If Aberdeen win, they are title contenders. I think it's as simple as that.
Is that what you think, guy?
That's what I know.
Why are you saying you think then?
Don't get it twisted, right? If Aberdeen win, it doesn't automatically mean, right, they're going to be there on match day 37. But beating Rangers is as good as it can get, apart from beating Celtic in the league. Would you agree with that?
From an Aberdeen perspective, they probably think it's better.
Yeah, but in terms, but you're not battling Rangers for a league title. It's going to be Celtic.
This is the real battle. Face it, Aberdeen can split the Old Firm, but that's all they can do. They're not winning the league. I'll say it here. I'll say it now. Aberdeen will not be champions of Scotland this season. But I think they can realistically split the Old Firm. And if they beat Rangers, then they probably just about go favourites to do so. But I can definitely see a world where Aberdeen beat Rangers and Rangers still finish second.
I agree.
And for people to say, no, it won't happen, people think Aberdeen have got second place wrapped up already. Let's not forget that Rangers were trailing Celtic by 7 points last season, 7 or 8 points when Clement came in, and he got Rangers was 2 points in front. So look, he overturned a deficit to Celtic. If he can turn a 9-point swing against Celtic last year, I'm sure he can turn a 9-point swing against Aberdeen, especially when we start to see Aberdeen drop points and they go off the boil and the results, tend to turn to shite. So, I think Aberdeen can beat Rangers. I think they can beat Rangers in this match. I think they can beat Rangers this season in the league. I think they can finish above them. I said it once.
You said it twice, mate.
But do I believe that they are going to finish second? No, I'm not convinced. For me, Rangers still favourites to finish second. And I believe we'll see I think 6-7 points, maybe Aberdeen will be behind Rangers. That's my prediction.
He can't, but he can't survive, can't he not? Come on. If he gets beat, that's it. That has to be it.
Yeah, but I mean, Clement could get beat. Rangers bring a new manager in, and they could get the new manager bounce and win 10 games, 12 games in a row. We've seen it happen before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think in many ways Rangers losing tomorrow would actually be better because they would get rid of Clement. Then it's like you look at United, right? Ten Hag was sitting 14th in the league and he gets sacked, right? But he was sitting 14th in the league like a couple of weeks ago.
Ten Hag sacked?
Why, where you been?
Fuck, when did he get sacked?
This morning.
Didn't know that.
Wait, hold on, you didn't know that?
No.
You've been on your phone the whole day and not...
I fucking work, mate.
No, but you go on your phone. You can advertise shitey squashes, but you don't know, Ten Hag's been sacked.
I wasn't on my phone to advertise the squashes. I was stuffing them in my mouth, actually.
Greedy bastard. Anyway, point is, as much as Ten Hag needed to go, it did kind of come as a shock. Because United just didn't seem like they were sacking him. Is this the game that broke the camel's back? What do you think?
It might be, I think if Clement loses this, he's gone. He's gone.
Definitely. What about a draw?
Draw probably keeps him in a job. Even though Celtic would likely go 8 points in front. A draw against Aberdeen, unbeaten Aberdeen, joint top of the table Aberdeen at Pittodrie, is that a result that's worth deserving of being sacked? I don't think so. No, not for me.
No, I think it is. It's not.
No, it's not.
You've got to look at the context.
No, this is a draw.
If you were joint at the top with Aberdeen...
I disagree. This is... If Aberdeen were doing what they were doing last season and they're sitting 8th or 9th and you drop Pittodrie and you drop further behind Celtic, 100%.
By your logic, then, losing against Celtic at Ibrox on January 2nd is not sackable because Celtic are top of the league and good.
No, that's totally different.
So what you're saying is, yeah, he draws against Aberdeen, but it's alright, sure. It's not alright, it's fucking unacceptable. Good thing you're not on the Rangers board.
Oh, I could do much worse than what they've done.
Nah, you probably wouldn't. Anyway, prediction time. I'm going 2-1 Aberdeen. I just don't see... I think it's the end. The end. What do you make of that, Governor?
I'm going 2-1 Rangers.
What?
Aye.
Not a fucking chance.
Nah, for me, Aberdeen been leaving it late lately. Been getting lucky. Sooner or later, they're going to lose. Sooner or later, Rangers are going to get a good result. I think it could be this midweek. I just can't really think of looking at the league table and seeing Rangers being 9 points behind. It just doesn't...
Well, I didn't think it would be 6, and here we are.
Look, we'll see. It could very easily be a draw. Actually, I'm cheating. I'm going 2-2.
A draw does nothing for me, though.
I've changed my mind. I'm going 2-2.
A draw does nothing for me. I either want Clement to be gone, or I want us to win. A draw just deflates
Well,
everything.
according to you, a draw can get him sacked, so I mean...
Yeah, I think it can get him sick, doesn't guarantee it. Anyway, guys, that is it for the preview show. Your arse collapsed numerous times. You've went from 2-1 Rangers to 2 each. What are you gonna actually end on?
2-2.
2-2. Does it get him sacked?
No.
Alright. And then that's where we're going to leave it. Obviously, after this midweek, it is cup action at the weekend. Looking forward to that. I mean, let's be honest, Clement. But that's the thing. I mean, say he beats Aberdeen then gets out against Motherwell. Does he get sacked for that?
Possibly, because they are giving up a easy cup final.
How long is he on this tightrope for?
I mean, he could fall off the tightrope very soon.
Yeah, but how long is he on it for?
I think.
Like, how often are we like, right, if he loses this, he's gone? Like, when does that become, it doesn't matter if he loses this game?
He'll be sacked before the end of November.
Oh, the end of November. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.